deeper than that, or just having a relationship that's based on just sex and we live together and we work and we buy a house and put our money together, that's why sex gets boring and it gets dull, because people don't know the deeper spiritual significance and the sex magic to intercourse and the power of orgasm. So it would take more time than I have to really break down sex magic. But just briefly, when I mentioned about the nutrients, just like the doctor was saying, I know that our body functions on minerals, and your heart functions on minerals like potassium and calcium, magnesium. I like the liquid calcium, magnesium, and you can get a lot of your stuff in powders and like your protein drinks that have all of your branch chain amino acids in them, as well as just make sure you have more green stuff or even raw stuff or juice stuff in your diet, especially if you know you're going to detox. You want to detox, you need to clean your organs out. So as long as you keep your mineral content high in your diet, and you can go to the health food store to get your liquid minerals, that will really help to balance the vibrational frequency in your body and to make sure the organs are functioning properly. Black Achievement, if you ain't trying to have children, it is still spiritual. Yeah, so that's what I was saying earlier, the creative forces of sex. Dealing with the first chakra is the red chakra. The first chakra is by your tailbone and your reproductive organs. You can create what you want. Creating does not mean just conceiving a baby. Creating is creating a business, creating a more stable relationship, creating and manifesting higher levels of yourself that you didn't know that you had, tapping into more psychic energy. That's still a part of your creative energy with sexual intercourse, that you can use it to manifest that energy. Yes, a woman's choice. Oh, what do you mean, just the woman's choice with the sex magic, or is there something else about the woman's choice that Miss Melantha was mentioning?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. Is it children? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, but I do agree with you with that, because I was skeptical as far as with the chakras, but learning about that. I did some research. One thing about you, for what you said and what we talked about, I did some research about that, and you're 100% right, especially like the erogenous zones and everything. If you want to. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it is the woman's choice. You're right. I see it here. I'm looking at the chat room over here.
Yeah, I see her. I mean, unless she's just forced to have it or she's raped or something, but subconsciously.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry. I firmly believe it's a woman's choice. So, you know.
I know that it's like, I said to myself, you know, that I wanted a son and that my first child was going to be a son. And that was my first child. It was like, I remember, and I saw him. I saw him before I gave birth to him. I knew he was going to look like and everything. And I hear women going through changes. Oh, I got to get an ultrasound. I don't know what I'm going to have. I'm like, you're the divine goddess. Yes, you do. You know what you're going to have. If you really want to know what you have, you can know without taking any type of test. Because, I mean, you have to not just think that child is so inside of this child, so close to you, it's closer than any man could ever be, as closer than a penis could be, because it's right inside of you for 9 months growing. So the penis can't get that close up. They can get, you know, ejaculated there, but then it got to come out. This child is living in there, and you mean tell me you can't get on the same wavelength as that child to be able to tap into the sex of that child? That's ridiculous. It's because you don't know that you can, or you don't think that you can, but yes, you can. A woman can know what she's having. You know, old people would, I remember my grandmother would look at my stomach, and they would look at other people's stomachs. They could tell by the way the stomach was shaped, how it was sitting, how low, if it was going to be a boy or girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm familiar with if it's sitting high or if it's sitting low. But if it's in you and it's a part of you growing with you for 9 months, you do have a wonderful connection with that child. So I would think you should know, you know. But you know, some people want that ultrasound, some people want that picture. That whole,
because they don't know, they don't get it, they can't see on their own.
It's a big deal having a child and doing the Lamaze and going to the ultrasound and getting that picture. There's a big deal about that, because I still have my for my child, for my daughter, I still have the ultrasound from that. And you know, at the time,
it's important. I have the ultrasound. I kept it. I showed it to my son, but the thing is, my son went over his legs. So they were like, we don't, he won't tell. I said, honey, I already know. We don't need an ultrasound. I've already seen it. I'm having a boy. I remember when I was in the hospital, they put me in the room with the pink stuff, and I was just like, this is just making my cramps worse. I don't want to be in here with the pink stuff. Please put me in the room with the blue stuff because I'm having birth. I'm giving a boy. I'm having birth to a boy. It's like, did you have the ultrasound? I'm like, yeah, but they couldn't see, but I don't care. I still know I'm having a boy. Please put me in there with the blue. They were like, okay, she's hurting. She's delusional. Put her in the, whatever she wants to, she won't scream and shit. Put her in the room with the blue. And I was in the room with the blue, and that's what I was going to say, even about the stomach pain thing. It's not a curse. You're not supposed to have stomach pain. If you're in touch with yourself and you know who you are and you are balanced and you got in touch with your breathing and balancing your chakras and auric fields and talking to that baby, honey, you are not supposed to have pain. I have seen white women do it, and I'm glad we need to get introduced to this and start talking about who we are, waking up that goddess energy. Those women give birth in water. They give birth in pools. They have birthing pools. They know how to breathe properly, so they breathe in unison with the baby. They ain't in there screaming and hollering to my, oh, he hurting, get it out, cut it out, pull it out. No, I've seen white women give birth to, they calmly breathe that baby out. And we can do the same thing, too. We've been told so much bullshit, so many lies about who we are and who we're not, and this is what it says in the Bible, so you got to cramp with your period. You're not even supposed to cramp with your period. When your hormones are balanced, you have a smooth period, no bloating, no sugar cravings, no chocolate cravings, no acne. I mean, it's so many myths that I'm here to help you dispel about who you are and who you are not. You are divine. You can make up your mind how your pregnancy is going to be, what you're going to have, how long your labor is going to be, and tell that baby. And I started talking to my son. I'm going to tell you something. You don't tear me open. Don't give me a hard time. I want you to come down. I want you to make it real easy. Don't take me through no drama up in here. You can tell them babies. And I had been talking to mine the whole 9 months anyway. So it's like a lot of people, you can start bonding with those babies. As soon as you know you can see that child will hear you. I don't care if it's just a little embryo. They will hear you and will start to respond. Melanza says, well, when I was pregnant, I knew my baby was a boy. I already knew we were close. Yeah, see, she knew. She know what I'm talking about. Vagina power. Miss M. Why do you pray for a boy? I mean, because a lot of people, you wanted a girl, a lot of people have hang-ups. They're afraid to raise girls. They have all their own insecurities and their dramas about the girls, and they're not sure if they are equipped to raise one. They have negative opinions. Some people think all little girls are going to be sluts. All little girls are going to lay up with men. It's just sick. The negativity that we speak on children before they even get here because they're feminine energy.
I mean, that very child that you have can be a world leader and could be strong and independent. You don't know. It's also how you raise about the child, but as far as having a negative energy and giving birth to that and that child be all depressed, you were totally right about that from the giddy up.
Well, yeah, we have talked. I only got 2 minutes left, so I want to say again, thank you. I appreciate and love everybody that tunes in whenever I have a show and support me, no matter where I'm at. Y'all come and support me. Please rate the show. That helps me a lot when you rate the show. If you want me to come to your town on Vagina Power Tour, text VP Tour to 62900. We got another show coming up Wednesday called Wash Your Ass. It's a women's. It's a show for the girls, and it's spiritual again, so don't get the wrong impression. I'm going to be talking to women about washing our ass. It's really a spiritual, sexual show. And so I'll see you Wednesday. So you can be here, of course, give me your feedback, and just thank you, everybody, for supporting me. I had such a nice time. I've been having such beautiful audiences, such positive, wonderful audiences. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to still be in chat, but while we tune out, child, I got to listen to my song again.